It is a great satisfaction to greet you and I hope you find yourself well. In today's video we will talk about the following. How can you get your ex back if you work together? Let's find out now. You ask yourself, how can I get my ex back if he works with me? How can you implement no contact when you see each other every day at work? How can you get your ex back when you work for the same company, or worse, if your ex is your boss? Today we will talk about everything you need to know, and you will learn what you need to do to reach your goal. 1. Is it possible to create a sense of distance when working with your ex? Most people who contact me in this situation say that the hardest thing is implementing silence when working with their ex. I understand that this technique is not easy under these circumstances. After breaking up with someone you work with, you will need to adapt your approach based on various techniques to get your ex back. If zero contact isn't an option because you have to communicate with your ex for professional reasons, it simply creates a sense of distance between you that doesn't necessarily mean total silence. When you work with your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, you can communicate the essentials in a professional way. This means that even if he tries to be funny, don't give up. You must be courteous, but coldly. You have to behave in a simple way, without giving your ex a big smile and without showing him that you want to talk in the way that you would with a normal colleague. Well, now that you are probably thinking, I work with my ex, it is really possible to distance yourself from him or her, but that distance is not directly related to silence or the classic no contact rule because you do not have the option to cut completely contact. The objective is to show that you are comfortable and gradually reveal a positive energy that will become more and more frequent. Communication will return naturally. You get to see your ex every day and you're going to use it to show your ability to change. 2. You work with your ex and it's hard to know how you feel about him or her. While being in the same place as your ex on a regular basis definitely has its perks to getting back together, there is one thing that complicates. After a breakup, it's important to step back and put a little space between you so you can put your feet up. Things in perspective and really understand how you feel about him or her. It's hard right now because you're asking yourself, should I talk to my ex? I see my ex every day. What should I tell him? My point is that if you see your ex every day, it's crucial to step back and really take a look at whether you want your ex back or if the wounds are having trouble healing because you see your ex so often. The solution is to limit the interactions you have with your ex, or try to gradually train your mind to see him as a colleague. Of course, this is easier said than done, but practice makes perfect. Take some time on the weekends to honestly assess your situation and what you want for your future. 3. How to recreate a bond with your ex who works with you. I suggest you take a step back and don't act like you're looking to re-establish a bond too soon. Experience has taught me that when you work with your ex and are close to each other, a bond organically comes back into play. Not only thanks to other colleagues, but mainly because of the closeness that already exists between you. There is no need to force anything, or create stress because your goal is to be patient and slowly reopen the dialogue to allow a relationship to return naturally. When working with your ex, it is imperative not to tempt fate. You must be able to exercise patience when faced with this situation. You have to practice caution with your feelings because when a bond returns between you and your ex, it causes a surge of emotions that can result in saying too much, or even something wrong. I suggest you just have normal conversations. Your goal is to show your ex that you have changed, and also that the distance has allowed you to rebuild yourself and find happiness, and that you have been able to do a bit of self-analysis. Don't underestimate the importance of this step. 4. Changing jobs is out of the question. There are people who tell me I work with my ex and we make war on each other even though deep down we love each other, and seek to free themselves from the stagnation. The situation can become unbearable, especially when it happens on a daily basis. In these circumstances, you will have to muster all your courage and proceed with a very specific method that I simply refer to as mutual understanding. This method involves being mindful of what your ex is thinking and making sure you don't constantly contradict those thoughts. This way you can show that you would like to relieve the tension that exists between you. This means that you will be showing good intentions to your ex, thereby drawing their attention to the fact that your actions can also be destructive. When handling a difficult situation, you have to maintain a calming and benevolent nature, avoiding raising your voice. Strive to create a calm and welcoming environment. If your ex always expects the worst when he talks to you, you're not going to get very far. I'm glad to tell you that you don't have to wander in the dark, hoping to get lucky. Take advantage of our experience and recover the person you love. Click on the description of this video and now access the following personalized guide. Subscribe and comment. A pleasure and thank you.